How'd you fancy training in that heat?
Yeah, she's warming up over here. That's one thing I've got to get used to, but I'm loving it. I'm not complaining about the heat from some of the sessions in Melbourne where it's pretty cold and you got the skins on. But yeah, I'm loving it. It's good fun.
Jake, what's it been like your first few weeks over here as an Eagle? Is it different to what it's been like at Richmond in the last few years? What's the feeling like, the energy?
Footy clubs are great places. You know, they're kind of similar. Everyone's good, friendly. Everyone, wants to get better. But yeah, it's been really good. Been loving my time here. I've only been here for 3 weeks, but absolutely loving it. All the boys are, getting around them, getting around us new fellas. There's so many young boys and also experienced heads. So yeah, it gels well, and yeah, it's been a good pre-season so far.
You've played with some superstars of the game, Brownlow medalists, Martin and Cochin and Reid Coleman medalists, and that. Out of the young crop at West Coast, who are you looking at the moment and impressed with, and that you think could reach similar sort of heights, I suppose?
It's pretty hard to compare people to Dustin Martin and Trent Cochin, but there's so many young fellas that have shown a lot of potential. And I know it's only early, but Archer Reid, Locke. Who's off the half back there at the moment? I'm still trying to get used to nicknames and all that. But there's so many that are actually, putting their foot forward, training hard, the intensity and the intent. That's what I'm loving seeing. Blokes flying in, crashing. When we're doing our reviews, that's what Minnie wants to bring to the West Coast Football Club. Blokes flying in, second, third efforts. So yeah, it's been good so far. What
about for yourself though? You can play a variety of roles. Where do you see yourself settling in this side? This or next year, sorry.
Yeah, that hasn't really been discussed just yet at the moment. Obviously, can play forward and midfield, so I'm sure there'll be a bit of a balance between there. But ideally, in the midfield with me my transitioning running, that's probably my biggest strength, contest to contest. But whatever Minnie needs of me and whatever the team need, I'm happy to do.
If it is midfield, how do you, see the mix in there and how you can complement the group at West Coast?
Yeah, well, with the midfield, like I said, me contest to contest work. We've got a lot of explosive mids in there. Yowie, Harley, Reid, pretty exciting players who are explosive. So if I might have to, chop in there every now and then and help out with the transitioning running, I'm happy to put my hand up for that.
Is it clear to you the greater responsibility you'll have coming over here?
Yeah, like I said, it's only early and we still haven't really dug down to what my role will be, but whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. Whatever I can do to, with me leadership, help the younger boys, and also learn off the older guys.
Jack, earlier in the year, Adam Simpson revealed that in the last season, off the back of people seeing what Harley was doing, opposition players were messaging them to express an interest in playing with Harley. Would you have been one of those players?
Who received the message?
No, who messaged the club to express an interest in playing?
No, I haven't messaged Harley or anything like that, but I remember playing against him last year and I think he might have got Bakes holding the ball, and I was thinking, that's pretty funny because that was halfway during the year and Bakes hadn't made up his mind. I was thinking, geez, I wonder if they're going to be teammates next year, and I had no idea at that stage either, but he's a pretty special player and he's pretty exciting.
You came over, I remember I spoke to you after you got free agent signed with the club. You wanted to come over and set a standard. I think you won a running test in your third session here, and we see you running out there at the moment with one of the young best athletes, I suppose, on the list in Ruben Jinby. How have you gone about trying to set that standard? How much work did you put in this season to make sure? Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you want to come over here and impress early, show the boys that I'm here to work hard. So yeah, there's a lot of fit athletes over here, like with the running today with Rubes. Geez, he tests you. He's another young fella who's impressed just with everything. He's in the gym, boxing, cross trains, whatever it is. He just gives 100%. So yeah, I was trying to hang on to the back of him today, which was good. But yeah, I'm loving it. No injury concern for either of you guys, just a bit of a modified?
Yeah, we got a bit of a deload week this week, which kind of helped with the weather. So yeah, sorry boys about that one.
You obviously know Minnie well. Can you tell us a little bit about sort of what sort of style and culture he can implement at the club?
Yeah, Minnie's he's a great people person. He's got a good balance of being a coach but also like being a mate. So yeah, he'll bring in a great culture where, you know, we can all trust each other, good chemistry on and off the field, and just a really, you know, fast attacking brand of football, which is going to be exciting for our fans, I reckon.
He had that stint at Richmond where he was the caretaker coach. Has he attacked, I guess, the last 3 weeks that you've been here and observed him? Has he sort of gone about things similar or different?
Yeah, some of the, you know, terminology and the words are similar, but he's obviously gone to Melbourne for that year, and I'm sure learned things that he's going to bring in, and which he has brought over. So even though we do know a little bit of the game plan, obviously being under him when he was coaching at Richmond, but there's still, you know, a lot of new stuff and exciting stuff that we're, you know, very keen to learn about.
You drove over, didn't you?
Yeah, packed up the ute and drove over, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Were you driving with Sam?
Yeah, Sam Naismith. So yeah, he was behind me, so we both did the drive in 4 or 5 days, which was good fun, but big fella did his clutch about 250 k's out, unfortunately, so close, but yeah, he just jumped in with me for the last 250 k's.
Can you tell us a bit about, I guess, the fresh start for you and what the attraction was to have a fresh start?
Yeah, just something new, really. Nothing bad about Richmond at all. Nothing, you know, so grateful for them for giving me the opportunity, but I just thought, you know, where I am in my career, something new is kind of what I need, and just to, you know, kind of ramp things up again. So when this, you know, the talk started happening about this, I was really excited by it and thought, you know, why not give it a go? So, like I said, only been here for 3 weeks so far, and I'm absolutely loving it and can't wait for the season to start.
Is that a bit about, I guess, the levels that you can reach as a player? You want to go?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, I feel like I can still take my game to the next level. I'm only 26, 27 in Feb, so I still feel like there's a lot of, you know, potential, and I can push myself to get the best out of me and also my new teammates.
Shelley Bolton, another one who left Richmond as well. Have you guys circled the derby? Is there any messages flying about from you guys and Bakes into him and saying can't wait to see you at Optus?
Nah, not yet. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't say anything to Shay because he'll probably get me holding the ball or sell me candy or something like that. He's a pretty special player, but maybe a bit closer to the game there might be a few words said, but nah, bad karma if I said something because he would sneak up on me and get me holding the ball or kick 4 goals on me or something like that. But I'm really looking forward to that game as well.
You said coming over here and taking your game to another level. Is there any guys you were looking forward to working with, players or coaches, either Schofield, Shuey, and then guys like Yo and stuff like that?
Yeah, obviously all of them that you've named, but yeah, working with the midfield like Yo, Sheed, TK, they're pretty experienced and, you know, exciting players. And then obviously Harley, Elijah Hewitt, you know, young. He hasn't been out in the park for the last year, and already seeing what he's doing this pre-season is pretty special. I know he's been modified, but when he has been in drills, yeah, you sit back and go, wow, he's going to be a good player. And then Shuey, he's my midfield coach at the moment, and just, you know, the knowledge and the experience that he brings. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to listen to how he went about it or what he might think of different scenarios. So just been listening to him and soaking up all that.
You've had an interesting career though. You know, your first half a dozen games, you win a flag and win another flag as well. What sort of experience do you hope to bring to these younger guys though, who are probably in a bit of a different situation where the team's not just quite ready for that yet, I suppose? Yeah,
obviously, you know, that's AFL football. You know, in my first 5 games, I was lucky enough to win a premiership and thought, oh, how good's AFL football? And then as you go through the years with injuries and selection and media and stuff like that, it's tough. But the more, you know, you can build relationships and get out on the ground and play as a team together and win those games and celebrate. So, you know, we're not putting wins or losses for next year. We just want to go out there, have a crack. We know we've got a lot of work to do, build on that, and we'll just keep trying to get better every day, every round, every game.